All right, let's hope this is working. I went and Glenn's got this download of multi-tracks. Where is it? Let me put it on. No, you seen this thing? Download. The Eagle has landed multi-tracks. I didn't see any kind of disclaimer copyright thing, so hopefully I'm not about to get in big trouble. I'm gonna test some of our new plugins and run this. If I'm not supposed to do this, just yell at me and I will undo it. But let me see if there's any kind of disclaimer. No, I see nothing that's telling me that I can't do this. So let's see. So first thing I'm gonna do is go to where these things are, and oh man, current projects. Oh, there's some kind of tempo map, so I'm gonna drop that in first, maybe for the delays or whatever. It says tempo map, but I don't think that's actually. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know nothing. I'm just gonna drag and drop all the tracks in. Separate tracks. Kablamo. Hit all. I know he wouldn't want me editing nothing, so I'm just going to drag us to the beginning. Let's just see what happens here. Okay, so first of all, I don't know what that thing is. I don't need it, I don't think. If I need it, I'll put it back in. So add a track. This is just going to be drums. At something kind of low right now. Looks like these are guitars. Like a guitars track. I really don't need to do all this stuff, but ooh, DI tracks, nice. Is there a bass? Oh, there's the bass. Okay, so I'll put these. I guess there's no vocals. That's fine with me. Just gonna mute all this for now. And bass. So what I wanted to do is just show guitars, drums, and bass in here. So I have it set so it only shows folders, but I can do this in Track Manager. So let me just go to Track Manager. I'm gonna say bass. Show in MCP. I guess I could just do it this way. Tell it not to show in the MCP. Tell all these guys not to show in the MCP. Tell the bass to show in both. And set the mixer so that show normal top level tracks. So there we go. Now I got guitars, drums, and bass. So makes it easier for me. So let me see if this will. Yeah, sorry, I got a band playing in the background. Let me see if this will play okay or if it's gonna make trouble through OBS. I'm just gonna check my channel real quick, make sure it's playing okay. that sounds right. All right. So let's go back to the chat. Whoever's out there, hello. Just want to test some of our new plugins that are about to come out any second now. So I'm just gonna make some sense out of these drums. And the way I like to do that is first I'm just gonna turn them all the way down. Solo the drums, kind of get a feel for what there's in here. Man, his overheads sound good. What a punk. Everything's up kind of crankety, so I'm gonna take this down a tiny bit. That's the track he uses to drive the gate. Good. I could use that on multi-band gate possibly. Well, let's see. I may not be messing around with that kind of stuff, but let's see what we got here. Alright, so the point of this, I want to try out our new multi-band compressor, so I'm going to throw it on the bass guitar and see if it crashes everything. It's really weird, I get this blurry thing, so that's part of what needs to be dealt with, but let me loop a chunk of bass and let's see. And in fact, let's change the scale here so we can actually see stuff. There we go. I don't know why plugins gotta be so big, and I'm the worst person with it now, so I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, here we go. good? Oh, yeah. I'm just seeing if I could take out the clack on the high end of this bass, and I was using dynamic EQ to do it instead of multiband compressor, just because it's kind of easier for me to find it. But in real life, I don't want to take out that clack. I actually might want to add to it. So, and if I wanted to do that, or maybe I'll just leave it alone. So, more worrying about the multiband compressor. So the subs, I'm just cranking down on them, and actually I can turn them up a little bit when I do that. If I was super worried on dynamic EQ, I could turn off this band here and turn on the low pass filter. So even though I'm cranking into it, keep it from making trouble. So let me put the drums back in. See how static that is now. That's all right. Oh crap, I just saw that solo says Jared Dines. Awesome. Wait, who else is here? No. Fluff. Glenn. Uh-oh. Am I gonna have to put one on here? Rob Scallon. I think I know who that is. Is that the ukulele, Slayer ukulele guy? Okay, so this one's super crankified. That's crazy. Jared Dines. Wow, man. Of course, what do you do with a dynamic EQ or a multiband compressor when you have a guitar? Let's just look at a note to frequency converter here. So somewhere around these guys, probably actually higher up. So let's look at 73, maybe if it's a drop D, 65-ish, or maybe it's the next one up. So 75-ish is where we're looking. What is this then? See, here's a note that keeps jumping up. So what I want to do is just hit it when that one, just that one, when that one comes up too loud. Let's see. And this is a maybe. You may not have to just, but you know, your old Andy Sneap C4 trick or whatever. I find that I would rather kind of just tune in. It's usually just gonna be one note making trouble, so let me just have it work on that one. So I'm gonna go to band 2. And I'm kind of gonna use this as a limiter, so. Could do this with the multi-band compressor as well, but let me just see how this is working. So I should have hit it right there. That's where I want it to go. In fact, I'm going to change the source here. So let's go to key listen. Just going to have a listen to that chunk. Now, these aren't the steepest filters, so. There we go. Now that's assuming you really want it to hammer down on those things. Let me find that chunk. That's gonna. And you know, by itself, it's probably not gonna make any difference, right? There's a little bit, but you might actually want to turn it up. Let's see. You can get away with turning it up a little bit because it's not going to be farting out on you. But if I would just want to do the taming thing, probably not so much on the threshold. And it's probably not going to make much difference on one track. But when you start sticking all these guys together and they're all bouncing that thing up there, you could actually probably put it on the master. I'm just going to drop it on the other ones and then adjust the taste after that. It's going to be the same note, so if it does make trouble. So I don't know, maybe if you're listening on headphones or if you got subs, you're going to hear like a little bit of stuff moving around. It may not even matter. Like, this is the kind of things that back in the day I was so surgical about, but nowadays I don't know. I don't know if I care. But if I do, there it goes. It's gone. And I could turn that, like I say, I could turn that gain back up and we wouldn't lose all the low end, but it's controlled now. So see if that works better. The space is kind of eating up a lot of real estate. So. So I'm reasonably happy with what it's doing on the on that kind of guitar thing. And, you know, it'll work as a normal EQ, so I'm not super worried about that. What I do want to know, let's take a look at these kick tracks here. So of course we could put multiband gate on there, but just gonna put multiband compressor on for a second. Actually, let's take that off for now. I'm gonna go to the snare top. And I want to make sure our punch control is working right. So I'm just gonna take a good chunk. You know what? I'm gonna use the band number 3. Let's solo that band. What is that sound? Something broken, or is that... Let's take a look at this. You hear that second hit? Is that like just a stick bouncing off of it? Is that it right there? No. Oops, yeah, I shouldn't... Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, no, it's definitely in there. Maybe that's the kick. Is that the kick? No. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Anyway. So I'm going to try this punch control. And what this does is it lets in, it delays the attack time a little bit. So let's just go to, let's say I was going to crank on this part right here. Ooh, I wish I had my, what do you call that, Intuos, the tablet thing hooked up. I could draw this easier, but if you had an attack control on, you're changing it from like this long thing on a slow attack to a shorter thing on a fast attack, but you're just changing the length of the ramp. You're not really changing when it happens. With the punch control, I'm going to make it happen a little bit later, so I'm going to let a little bit of the clack in. It's not as important to me on drums as it is on vocals. Vocals is where you really get nailed if you really want that sound, especially with the modern female singers. You know, that's why you see people doing weird things with putting delays on their compressors and stuff. So let's see what this punch control can do here. Kind of what I want. Let's see what happens when I take it out solo. I still want it to sound like a snare compressor. Probably gotta... Trying to get the attack just right here. There we go. So this way I can control it, but make it last a lot longer. Let's try some really nasty exciter stuff here. This might not be low enough, we'll see. So I am just going to hammer the crap out of this all the way up. I want it to crunch, so no punch, attack at 0, release at like pretty damn fast. Oh shoot, I'm touching the wrong band like an idiot. I just broke everything. Okay, let me fix this. There we go. worried about. Okay. Okay, attack and release at 0. This thing's gonna crunch up. Back to my solo this. Trash can, right? Now, I'm gonna try and let in just the tiniest bit. Okay, that's pretty trash can. All right. Okay, hold this for a tiny bit. That's nasty. Alright, that's probably what I want. Let's see. Maybe not. Let's really hammer on this sucker. Here we go. I might take that punch out, but let's just see. Yeah, this one's in alpha, so don't expect too much, but hey, want some Phil Collins? All right. Well, lots to do still on that. That's why that reverb is an alpha. We are dealing with it. And yeah, it's Glenn's snare, man. He knows what he's doing. Let's see. But okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Band's about to leave, so I can go home. I'll see you guys later.